Today, we're going to be talking about my thoughts on the new Black and White Era set. Now, this set has just been revealed and some amazing cards have just come out. We're going to go through them right now. Now, the first card up is the Pitch Black Zekrom. This card looks stunning. I think this might be, when I saw this, it might be one of the most beautiful cards I have seen in the entire Scarlet Violet era. This card is so stunning. It's a throwback to the old Black and White Zekrom. And the texture on it, I can already see. This is definitely going to be the chase card of the entire set. And to go along with it, we have Reshiram with this stunning white background. Again, another callback to the Black and White era. And this card looks insane again. These cards look angelic. They look like some of the most beautiful arts I have ever seen in the Pokemon TCG, and I've been playing since the Black and White era. In addition, we have the Victini with an entire red background. Now, Victini is like infused within the red background, and that looks insane again. And the problem with these cards, I love them. I would love to pull any of these cards. I will get these in a PSA 10. These are some of the nicest cards I've ever seen in my life. But the thing is with the Black and White era is 95% of the people that are in the game, maybe not 95, but at least half, have not been in the Black and White era, okay? They have no idea what the Black and White era is. They don't really care about the Black and White era. And the thing is, I feel like a lot of people are gonna be turned off by these cards. I mean, yes, they're nice, they're beautiful, but to a lot of people, they want the nicest, shiniest Umbreon, the Moonbreon, the Sunbreon, and they don't really care about this amazing texture, this amazing callback. So I'm a little worried that this set may not be received with open arms and love, but this is actually a really good thing, because if this set sits on shelves and nobody wants it, then stores are gonna have to lower their prices, and then stores are gonna have to compete with each other. Then the scalpers are gonna be out of business because they can't make a profit, and then stores will eventually have prices so low that eventually the whole Pokemon market will go and not collapse, but it will definitely go into recession. But that is an amazing thing to hear, because I am so done with scalpers. I am so done with these stupid people trying to make profit on a game that I want to play and I love. I am not a scalper. I invest in Pokemon, and that is the big difference. I keep things because I love them and I hope they'll go up. These people take product that for some reason they should have just left in the stores. They take hundreds of products of Prismatic, of Destin Rivals, and I hate people like that. I can't wait for them to just get out of this fucking hobby. But back to the arts, we also have the entire Superior line. Now this line looks actually really cool. It follows the whole illustration rares getting a little bigger as you go on phase. It's kind of nice how you can see like Superior go bigger and bigger. And funny enough, it actually ends in Superior EX Alt Art, which for the other two lines, which is the Ambor line, which has a full illustration rare, and the Samurott line, which has 3 full illustration rares, they don't end in a special illustration rare EX. They might make one because it's still many reveals are coming. And it's very funny because I feel like Superior is getting way too much love. Superior had that, V alt art back in the Sword and Shield era. It had the V star. In addition, Samurott had that amazing Crown Zenith illustration rare. So that was really cool. But Ambor has not had a Pokemon card for so long, man. Ambor is getting absolutely no love, being shoved in the corner, which I don't know, man. I have no idea. I don't really love Ambor that much. That's not really much of an effect into me, but that's just something that's very interesting. Now, we also have Victini illustration rare revealed, which is pretty insane. I mean, this card looks beautiful. It's sitting on the hill. I love this card a lot. And another big thing that was revealed is that they're bringing back the old texture of holos. In the Black and White era, they used to have this weird, pretty cool texture where there's basically lines that were going on everything, and it was more of a silver border that was shiny. Now that's exactly what we're gonna get back in this new Black and White set. Now, funny enough, the actual Black and White booster packs in Japan have been revealed already, so if you take a look at that, they look sick as well. They mirror their Pokemon cards that they go with, and I think that is super cool. But I think the biggest news by far for this set, by far, is the fact that they're apparently remaking all 156 Pokemon in illustration rares or better. What this means is that all 156 Pokemon, every single one of them, will get an illustration rare or better. That means there's going to be at least 100 illustration rares in this set. Now, this came directly from PokeBeach, so I want to say that this might have been a typo, a miss something, but it's, I don't know, PokeBeach doesn't make these types of mistakes, and also, it's not uncommon for Pokemon to make a set that's packed with illustration rares and such, okay? That's like a high-class set in Japan. And if they are actually making every single Pokemon in this set illustration rares, this is by far the greatest set ever created. No, hands down, ever created. This is better than Ancient Origins. It's better than Evolving Skies. This is better than Black and White Plasma Storm. This is better than Base Set. This set will be absolutely crazy. If there are 156 illustration rares or better, I can't even imagine. Imagine opening a pack and every single pack you're pulling illustration rare. But what this will do is basically, if there's one illustration rare that really stands out and really is expensive, it's gonna go crazy in price, because the chances of pulling it are basically going to be 156 illustration rares times 12, because the average pull rate is 1 in 12 for an illustration rare. This amounts to a pretty crazy probability just to try and pull an illustration rare. So this might cause some trouble, but this is looking so insane. I love the black and white era. I think it's my favorite era by far. I love Reshiram and Zekrom and Victini. Those three are some of my favorite Pokemon. They symbolize so much. They are so cool, and they're just thought out so well, unlike some of the weird Pokemon that are being introduced in like Gen 9. The cards that just don't need to be alive, like Pokemon that don't need to be here. They were just brainchilds of people who really lazy and really didn't matter, because like what is happening with some of these Pokemon? Reverum, this thing is a fucking card. Anyways, this set is looking absolutely cracked, and I hope that maybe this set will be completely disregarded, that it will sit on shelves, that nobody will want this. What it will do is it will crash the market, and when I say crash, I don't mean everything's going down. I just mean that it will make a huge dip in the market. It'll allow people who want the product to get the product when they want it. It's going to allow distribution centers to finally get enough of the product and keep it and sell it to actual stores at lower prices, so they can make their profit and they can list at lower prices. And what this is going to do is it's going to reset everything back to its original standard before this entire Pokemon boom, before Pocket came out, before all the scalpers decided to get their fucking... I hate the fucking scalpers so much. Before all these scalpers decided to ruin the hobby. And you know what's funny? It's not 100% the scalpers' fault. Let's be honest here. The scalpers are a big part of why Pokemon is getting this shortage, but the real huge reason is that Pokemon isn't printing enough. It's 100% Pokemon's fault. It's the one place. It's not the distribution's fault. Like, everyone likes to blame distribution. They're charging it for too low. That's not the problem. Distribution has to have so much overhead. They have so many employees. They have such a huge warehouse that when Pokemon doesn't give them enough product, they have to sell it for a higher percent because they are not able to pay those bills. So it's not the distribution's fault. It's not the store's fault. It's not even the scalper's fault. It's not the collector's. It's not the investor's fault. It is 100% the Pokemon company's fault. So maybe this whole black and white era set will completely tank the market, and we'll go back to the beautiful norm that was before this Pokemon boom. And I really hope it's going to happen. I hope you have an amazing day. Tell me your comments and thoughts about this new set. Tell me which cards you're looking forward to. Tell me which cards you want to see in this set. I can't wait to hear your responses, and I hope you have an amazing day. Peace!